This is a sick breakdown, and there are only 3 synth layers in it, and none of those are very complicated. If you want to have all the presets that I will use in this video, make sure to check the description down below. There's a pack of 15 essential Serum 2 presets for modern metal. I'm Kester and you're watching Synth Your Song. Let's go! The first one is deceptively simple. It is just a saw wave with 8 voices, low on detune, because there's a chance that your guitars are not perfectly tuned, and if we just add more detune to it, it will just be a little bit, I don't know, weird. So let's see, I just added a little bit of processing on it, well, quite a little bit, but mostly it is distortion, some room samples like the hyperdimension and convolve, specifically the convolve. I really like using that. Then the equalizer to boost frequencies, to cut frequencies, everything to make it sit perfectly in the mix. It sounds like this. And to make it even more interesting in the breakdown, let's automate it a little bit. And macro knobs are coming very, very handy when it comes to automation. You simply need to click here on right, at least this is what Studio One does. And then you have some macros. I know that I want to play with this Digitalize thing. The Digitalize is basically the last one, or the second last one, which is a downsample. Really like that. And let's do it manually. Let's play it. And this is very cool. What I did now is the notes that I have here, the ones that are up, I gave them more of that downsample than here the normal notes. And in context, it sounds like this. And before, and this is the biggest difference in this video already. With this preset, your breakdown will just sound so much bigger already. And this preset is of course included in the free pack that I linked down below. And the second preset is a sustained pad. Sustains are one of the most underrated tools, I would say. Just imagine a guitar tremolo, but a synthesizer does it. In these cases, I mostly use the root note, which is A, or the fifth, which is 7 semitones above. Let's have a listen. So those are just 2 oscillators in Spectral mode and 1 sub that sits 2 octaves below that. And then there's actually a little bit more processing on this. First, we have the Decapitator. I really like to have some cool distortion on it, again like a tremolo on a guitar. And after that, PanMan, because I don't want it to sit like just dead centered. So it sounds like this without. And with it, you see it moves slowly. We can even do it a little bit faster, but it just moves slowly from the left to the right, has way more width and depth to it. And after that, some VintageVerb without and with. And that is because I wanted to sit a little bit further in the mix, because I don't want you to actively listen to that element, but rather feel it. So before it sounds like this. And with it. I tune it a little bit more subtle, simply because the synth arp that we will do now does a little bit more than that. And the third preset is basically a pad, but I turn it into an arp with this arp function down here. And I just transpose it shift by 12 and the range of 2 octaves. So alone it sounds like this. It doesn't have that much processing on it, just something to like hyperdimension, chorus, convolve, reverb, just to put it in a nice room, basically. It starts with the root note, which is an A in this case. Then on the second it goes to a D and then to an E. So why not just the root note? Even in the breakdown, I think that some melody is pretty cool rather than just ones and zeros. And the cool thing is, it doesn't need to be much. In this case, I just have the root note and two other notes that come after that. And there's just nothing crazy going on, but adding just a little bit of melodic information. Without it in the mix, it sounds like this. And with it in the mix, it sounds like this. What I just like, it's getting up in notes, and every time you go up with your notes, it also builds some kind of tension. And since the breakdown is not finished after those 4 bars, we kind of need that tension to keep the breakdown interesting. So one final before. And after. All the presets that I used in this video, the guitar layer, the sustain pad, and the ARP, plus 12 more are completely for free. Just check out the link down below in the description. If this video helped you, make sure to subscribe. It's completely for free and it helps me a lot. So, happy producing.